good. I mean, I feel like I'm a vet. Good at it.
When you're balanced like that, TJ was talking about a little bit how fun it is to play football, offensive football, when you're balanced and things are humming like that.
Yeah.
Is that the best you've seen it in a while here, just in terms of being able to do pretty much whatever you wanted in both aspects of the game last week?
I mean, yeah. I mean, I'm not going to compare it to other nights or teams or games or whatever, but I mean, that's what you want it to look like, right? If they're telling you to run the ball on defense, with their look, and you run the ball and you're successful, and then they say, okay, all right, we're tired of that. Now you got to throw it, and you throw it and you're successful. That's when you're, you can be at your best and really make it tough on defenses. Not to say you can't run it into bad looks and throw it into bad looks, whatever. But when you're able to be successful and efficient, really the whole night like we were, it should bode well for you.
As you've seen the running game become more effective, have you seen it affect the efficiency or the effectiveness of your play action? I mean, have you seen that affect the defense more?
Yeah, I think, giving the defense more things to defend is always a positive for an offense. We were a pretty good play action team last year, and our run game wasn't exactly where we wanted it. So I can't say that it's, cause and effect directly, but I think, just like I said, the more things you make a defense prepare for and really make them feel threatened by, the better. So it can't hurt.
Matthew, do you feel like the guys you have now, you almost have an answer for everything, just about anything, if you're clicking?
Yeah, I mean, I think we have a really talented group. We've got to continue to put the work in. That's the deal. Just because, I say it every week, but just because we did something or did not do something the week before doesn't mean we are going to either accomplish it or not accomplish it the next week. You got to prove it in this league, and that starts every day in practice, and preparation for the game, all that. And then you got to go out there and do it on a Sunday or a Monday, whenever you're playing. So it's a new challenge every week. But we do have talented players on this football team to make all sorts of plays and score points. Yeah, what's up?
When Kellen Moore was here, did you see his potential to be a coach?
Yeah, absolutely. No question. Kellen was he was a great guy to be around, man. He was a really smart player when he played, had a great feel for the game. And you could see it, if and when his career was over, as far as a player, he was going to, be interested, and if he wanted to, he was going to be a great coach. So I have no doubts that he's doing a great job for those guys. It'll be really good to see him, and it'll be interesting, just to see him in that role. Haven't played with him before, and that whole deal, it's going to be fun.
3 weeks into the season, how does it feel to be the least sacked quarterback in the NFL? Starting quarterback.
Is that the deal, huh? I didn't even know that. That's great. Our guys up front are fighting like crazy. I'm trying to do everything I can to get the ball out when, guys get edges on our guys or whatever it is. I think that's a good thing for our offense as long as I'm protecting the football when I'm not making a bad decision if I'm under duress. So got to continue to push myself to be as good as I can there. But I think it's good, as long as we're not moving backwards. It means we're either staying there or moving forward, which is positive.
Is that something you actually had any semblance of recognition on? Because the last 2 years you've been hit so much. Were you at least cognizant, like, wow, I'm actually getting hit much less?
Yeah, I knew it was less. I don't know the numbers. I mean, I don't check on everybody around the league, but I knew our guys were doing a good job up front. So, this will be a big challenge for us this week, Dallas. They get off the rock. They pride themselves on getting after quarterbacks and hitting them. So we'll have a big challenge, and that's everybody involved. It's offensive line, it's backs, it's tight ends, it's guys winning on routes, it's me getting the ball out on time. All that, ties into those.
And kind of just following up, what do you make of the new roughing the passer rule having seen it for 3 weeks now? Obviously, you haven't been sacked a lot, but defensive, William Hayes tears ACL, trying to be more delicate. Clay Matthews gets through from. As a quarterback, what do you make of the rule and how it's being applied?
I mean, it's tough, right? I think it's tough to officiate. Those guys do the best job they can. This is a game that happens fast, man. Everybody gets to slow it down in high def and watch it go slow. But, there's a bunch of things for them to see as referees. There's a bunch of things for us to feel and see as players. In the end, it's going to be, this is an imperfect game. We're trying to make it as good as we can. Everybody's trying to play within the rules. I know that Coach Patricia hits us weekly, daily on playing within the rules. There's clips in practice of this, that, and the other that he thinks will get called in the game, or just constantly reinforcing what the right thing to do and what the wrong thing to do is for us. So that's something we work on constantly, and I know teams around the league are doing the same with the rule changes. So I feel like everybody's doing the best they can. Officials, league, players, everybody.
As a quarterback, do you think it's too soft? Maybe that it's maybe gone too far in the other direction?
I don't know. I have no opinion on whether or not it's too soft or not.
You kind of touched on it with the defensive line comment, but just what you threw on the tape of Dallas, they're obviously ranked at the top 10 in a lot of different categories.
Yep.
What maybe jumped out at you first and foremost?
I think speed and physicality. This is a fast defense that reads reaction goes. They play physical. They play through blocks. They don't run around them. Their defensive line is very active, plays to the whistle. I mean, they are, they don't stop the rush ever. They feel a quarterback dropping back, they're coming. They cause havoc in the run game up front with stunts and movement. So it's a really physical front. And then on the back end, a bunch of long, fast guys that, play physical as well. So we'll have our work cut out for us. I think they're, top 10 in every category I've looked at pretty much. So they're playing really good ball.
If Sean Lee can't go, Leighton Vander Esch will get a lot more playing time. What have you seen from him on
I'm 6 foot,
yeah,
whatever he is, 4', 255, and can run. That's a pretty good looking athlete. He's extremely athletic, physical, fast. First round draft pick for a reason, right? He looks the part on the tape. Obviously, probably a little bit newer in the defense than some of the other guys, but he looks the part when he's out there.
This might be a weird question, but you feel okay?
Oh yeah, I'm good.
It just sounded maybe you were a little.
Yeah, maybe a little something, but I'm not on the Ryder Cup team. I don't have anything crazy going on, so I'm good. Good.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.